Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with a very special guest. He's a Bellator veteran. That's where I got to know him. PFL veteran as well. He's on a 2-fight streak right now. Both are vicious finishes. He's one of the most entertaining heavyweights in the world. He's fought the who's who in the heavyweight division outside of the UFC, and he's in his prime right now for a heavyweight at 35. We got some good fights coming up still. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyrell Fortune.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course, man. Good to see you. Thank you for taking some time. You told me before we went live, Tyrell, you're a dad now.
Yes, sir, man. 20 days into fatherhood, and it's amazing. It's a blessing. You know, it really is. It's something that you kind of wait for your whole life, and you try to plan it out correctly. But I promise you, it's something that you can't get more ready for it, right? You never know where it's going to take you, and it's very draining, to say the least. Just in like an energy sense, because you want to give them so much, so they just take that energy from you, and then you have to go to training, and then you come back, and you're still trying to give them all you can, So it's fun though. It's a great experience.
Yeah, first month, geez, you're just trying to keep that little guy alive. But how's it been? Like, where's your head at now that you're turned to Papa mode?
Man, it's time to make something happen, right? Like, and it was really hard, in the decision I made to leave PFL with my wife being pregnant at that time, and I didn't know what, right? Like, I got signed straight into Bellator, so I never touched the regional scene. I didn't know what that was like to try to fight your way through and get signed by a bigger organization. So when I took that chance and said, you know what, PFL, I'm going to leave. I want to try to get to the UFC. I had no idea what I was really sacrificing, right? The position I was really giving up, and how blessed and lucky I was with Bellator signing me at the beginning. So now it's like, it's crunch time. I've been trying to take any fight, any heavyweight, anywhere that will step in the ring with me, I'm taking it, right? My last opponent was a 51-year-old man, right? Almost with 100 fights. And he was the one willing to step into the cage, and anybody else was saying no. So it was just, it was different, but it's just been an experience fighting on this regional level, trying to get myself back to the big stage.
Well, welcome back to Lights Out. Obviously, you got a vicious finish in your Lights Out debut. You're coming back again. What was it like fighting in Sean Merriman's promotion? What do you think?
Man, he's a great guy. I mean, just to say from the jump, you know what I mean? He's very supportive, communicates very well. The team he has around him is most of the Bellator people, which is a great team, right? They're the best. I haven't met any people yet better than the Bellator staff that they have, and I'm truly blessed to even just be working with them again, because everything works so smoothly. Jane, Carrie, everybody is great. So I'm lucky. I'm happy that I'm at Lights Out Promotion and working with these guys for as long as I can.
Happy to have you, man. You're the headliner over the top of some big title fights. They got Jake Babian, they got the 170 and 185 title right before you, but you are the headliner because you deserve that respect. You're known internationally. Your opponent is Demario Dennis. 2 Dennises in a row, by the way. What's up with you trying to fight these Dennises?
Man, it's a family affair. It's a I think, afterwards I might get their dad or uncle. Who knows?
That's crazy, Tyrell. That's crazy. I like the matchup. He's a professional kickboxer, big dude. Give me your thoughts on this matchup.
It seemed like, looking back at his career, his brother is more of the MMA guy, and he is more of the kickboxer guy. So I think him wanting this fight was just, I want some revenge from my brother. And so I'm all about it. If you want the smoke, I got it for you. But I know he had to see what I did to his brother, and his brother had the ground game, and he's not very good on the ground, and you have almost no ground game from what I've seen. He has a couple submissions, but nothing like to my level where I'm like, hey, you can stop me from taking you down, or you can get up from the bottom, So I really, I'm not too impressed, but I think his striking is something to be said. He does have some nice low kicks. He does put the pressure. He is game. That's one thing. Watching this fight, he's a game fighter, so I know he's going to come in there looking for a fight.
Yeah, he could rip a hard kick. He's definitely a tough customer on the feet. Judging by what you just said, it sounds like ground and pound is the game plan. Am I on point there?
Yeah, pretty. I mean, pretty much. I think I need to showcase more of these hands too. So we'll see how it happens. I never like to say I'm gonna force one thing because every time I get in there and stuff starts going, it kind of changes real quick. So I just go with what I see, make reads, and try to use my abilities and talents to the best.
Yeah, you're a well-rounded mixed martial artist for sure. You're a fast heavyweight. You definitely bring solid athletics into the cage, and you can mix it up. You know, we've seen you outstrike people too. You'll engage with the kickboxer in striking. I heard you say hands specifically. Do you think you can punch the kicker here?
100%. If anybody, any heavyweight that's ever tried that went for low kicks, I was able to put hands on them first. So if that's what his plan is, try to low kick me, I really don't see it working out to the best for him. But he can mix it up. So we'll see what he's able to do when I bring pressure and start throwing the hands and see how he feels about that.
Always an entertaining fighter. I noticed I put your handle at the bottom there. Fortune over fame. I mean, you're again dad mode now. Tell me what your goals are. Are you here to get the bag?
100%. It's just trying to get to the next level. I'm trying to get the biggest stage to where I can make the most money and showcase my talents. And so 100%, man, I could care less about being famous. You know, that's not going to do anything for me and my family. But bringing in a fortune will definitely change generations, and that's what I'm looking to do.
You know, people ask me, hey, why'd you stop fighting? And I tell them, this is the craziest game you could possibly get into. You're going to put a mouthpiece in and get in a fist fight in front of your mom's probably cage side. You know what I mean? This is a crazy game. What is your goal in the sport? It sounds to me like the absolute North Star for you is the UFC. When do you want to get signed to the UFC, and what do you want to accomplish?
Tomorrow would be great. And really, I mean, I think I am one of the best heavyweights in the world. Like, no, without a second guess. I don't know who Tom Aspinall is gonna fight that's gonna bring him a challenge, but me, really. I feel like out of all the guys that are in the UFC, I am one of the most well-rounded guys. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn or say too much, but I just don't see much problem for me, even definitely outside the top 10, but under the top 10 too as well. I'm like, these guys don't have the skills I have, right? To any degree, really. And I just think with me being with my wrestling and now my hands and even kicks in certain fights, I just don't see me having many issues. I just think I need that opportunity to showcase that. And when I'm given that opportunity, I think everybody else will start to see that as well.
First step to that goal of fighting Tom Aspinall is Saturday night. Give us a prediction.
Knockout first round.
And you know what? The UFC loves that shit. They love an exciting fighter. And the fact that you're finishing fights, Tyrell, I think that absolutely puts you in a great position to get signed. Can you talk to your fans directly real quick? Can you invite them to watch this Saturday?
Saturday, I'm not sure what time the fight is at, but Saturday night, Long Beach, California, Lights Out Promotion will have another exciting finish, KOs all night long. I'm pretty sure the lineup is crazy. If you've seen the lineup I was with last time, I can't remember the guy's name, but crazy knockouts all night long and finishes. So tune in Saturday night, Lights Out. You'll definitely appreciate it.
Let's go, Tyrell. I appreciate your time today. I will see you when you get into town. Carrie told me it was Thursday. You said Wednesday. I don't know who's right, but I will see you at some point this week, and we'll get some more time in. I really appreciate you taking the time today. Godspeed, and congratulations on growing the family.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. And, I just want to say one thing is rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Everything go out to his family. And I just wish them the best from this situation. It's a tragic thing that I think happened with him getting shot and killed. Nobody should die for their perspective. You know, we should be pushing freedom of speech and allowing anybody to have difference of an opinion without worrying about dying. So I just want to say, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk.
I posted that as well. Unbelievable that you can just post. Literally, I just shared the UFC's rest in peace Charlie Kirk post, and I saw my followers go down. You know, Charlie Kirk spoke positively about this Christian artist, Forrest Frank. I think he said he lost 30,000, 40,000 followers just for posting some nice message to Charlie Kirk. I don't know why it's controversial to just say, let's be human beings and respect each other on a human level. You know, what has your reaction been to seeing what people are saying online, and how have you dealt, you know, with this situation?
I mean, I can't say I agree with everything that he said. I would say I'm probably like 95% on the things, on his opinions. And I think sometimes the way he went about it kind of made people angry and provoked it, some aggression towards him. But regardless of the matter, if I disagreed 100% with what he was saying, I would never want him to get shot and killed, right? Based on someone's perspective being different than mine. And him going around the country allowing people to debate his opinions and perspectives, what this country is, what makes this country great, right? And if we shut that down, if we start to kill people for having a different opinion, being willing to have a debate openly, where are we headed to? What kind of America are we going to be looking at in 10, 20 years? You know, that's very sad to me, that to just, and then to see people celebrate someone dying. It's like, if you were related to Charlie and you hated him or hated his opinion, would you still feel the same? If he was a cousin or distant cousin or a friend, a brother of your best friend, would you still feel the same way if you could see his wife and his kids, how tragically it's going to affect his family from losing their dad, losing a husband, right? And I think that's the human side of it. Like, come on, like, we're all human beings, you know what I mean? Regardless of your race, where you were born, it shouldn't matter, right? We should encourage people with different of opinions that especially want to have an open debate about it, right? It's not like he was shunning people who had a difference of opinion. He was openly allowing these people to talk and have a debate. And so that's what makes our country great. And I think we have to promote that instead of trying to shut that down.
It's a perfect message, Tyrell. I really appreciate that. I think it's the right lens you're putting over it. It's a freedom of speech lens that you're looking at this through. It's the First Amendment for a reason, because it protects all the other ones. If you can't be free to speak your mind, if people are going to start deciding, you know what, it's too dangerous, I could be shut down if I start to try to speak my mind and have a debate with somebody, that's a downward spiral we don't want. That's anti-American. I agree with you 100%. Tyrell, I really appreciate those words, and I agree with you. All the best to Charlie Kirk's family, and may he rest in peace.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for the time, Tyrell. I'll see you this week.
Yes, sir. See you this week.